They vote Elite FPL.
And the gold award. This is the one. Elite FPL. Well done. Big shout out to you, man.
Your past won't catch you now.
Jason, any more final thoughts?
No, just to say thank you everybody and for all the support again. And Steve-O, he's a bit mean, but he means well. And I'm not going to rise to the occasion. He can bash my team as much as he wants, but I don't care. It just makes me stronger. Makes me more keen to stay above him on the tables. And I guarantee, the end of this weekend, you're going to be looking up to me, Steve-O, thinking, what am I going to have to do? What I'm going to have to do to catch him. See you later, dude.
Exactly. Cheers, Jason. Thank you so much. There was our co-host, Jason, there, bragging.
Hello, everybody, and how are you this mighty fine afternoon after we've witnessed some amazing football already? Steve-O, what an afternoon. What a kick start to this game week. Well, not to the game week, but to this today. Sorry, Manchester United beating Leeds 5-1, a game by all accounts you thought would be quite a close one.
Yeah, I saw that it was 1-0 at half time, I think it was, and I was like, oh, okay, fair enough. Okay, that's good. And then I don't know, it was like 10-2 or something. It was like 4-1 or 5-1. I'm just like, it's like with Arsenal last night. It tells me more about Arsenal and Leeds, the results. It tells me more about Leeds than it actually does about Man United, to be honest with you. Because
really?
I mean, you've seen the game. You tell me I don't have a clue.
Well, I'll tell you now. I mean, it's United weren't at the full strength. I thought that everyone played out of their skin. There's a lot of chances for Dan James on the right hand side. He caused a lot of problems. I thought that McTominay and Fred were solid in the centre of the park, and they worked really well together. Paul Pogba absolutely played out of skin. He had a smile on his face, and it's always that classic thing of, can we keep Paul Pogba happy? If we can, and he pulls out these sort of performances, who knows where we could finish at the end of the season. Bruno Fernandes, just absolutely masterclass again. It was Paul Pogba, Bruno Fernandes just dominating the creativity in that midfield. Greenwood had a very good game as well. He was causing problems with making space by using clever runs. Really, I just think that it was a really all-round great performance from United. And I just, when Sancho came on, it was literally just a cameo. It was no kind of real. There was no need for him to actually attack per se, or for United to actually press any further. By that point, the game was done and dusted. Leeds had their heads down. I mean, they had a chance at the end, but Rafinha smashed it wide. But all in all, I think the game was well and truly done. Leeds kind of looked dejected. They got the equaliser just after half time. Ailing with a wonder shot, but then United getting that equaliser, they just put their heads down, and it just goes to show that sometimes the psychology at the start of the season, how it can affect players. If you go behind, just after equalising, and maybe they weren't quite fully fit, who knows? But Leeds, they just didn't look up to it today, and taking nothing away from United's performance. They looked at 6s and 7s. Bamford was pretty much isolated, not really involved in the game, and they've obviously looked to him as being a key focal point in their attack. I was just so impressed with Paul Pogba today. I thought that he really showed how important and how good of a player he can be. Like, he was really good, really good. And once he's got that spring in his step, and he's gets cocky, not too arrogant, but almost goes for those wonder passes. He was really dictating the play. 4 assists. Bruno Fernandes 3 goals. It was just a beautiful game of football.
Yeah, so before we continue chatting about that particular game, and probably come on to Brentford Arsenal in a minute, let's just quickly go through the team news for all the matches. So I'm not going to be doing this in a specific team order. It's just the order that Ben Dinnery's put out the team specifically. But so for Watford, we got Batman, Cathcart, Trusk, Ekong, Kabalaselli, Messina, Cleverly, Atibu, Kuka, Sarr, Dennis, and Seema. We then have 4. Once I can scroll up. Wolves, we got Jose Sarr, Kijan Hoover, Markel, Ruben Neves, Jimenez, Trincao, Cody, Kilman, Saiss, João Moutinho, and Adama Traore. That's interesting. No 8 Nure. No 8 Nure there.
Interesting. How'd you feel?
You can tell by my demeanour. Burnley, we got Pope, Loughton, Tarkowski, me, Taylor, Goodmanson, Cork, McNeil, Wood, Rodriguez. And pretty much as standards as you'd expect for Burnley, really. For Everton, it is the 2 big boys up top. We've got Richarlison, Calvert-Lewin, but it's Pickford, Coleman, Holgate, Keane, Digne, Alan, Decore, Gray, Townsend, and like I said, Richarlison and Calvert-Lewin up top. For Southampton, the doomed Southampton, as we all predicted them probably for next week as well when they play United. McCarthy, Livramento, Stevens, Salisu, Parod, Romeo, Ward-Prowse, Walcott, Gempo, Adams, Armstrong. So Adam Armstrong there. We then have for Chelsea, Chalobah, Mendy, wow. Christensen, Rudiger, Azpilicueta, Jorginho, Kovacic, Alonso, Pulisic, Werner, Mount. So no Havertz. He's on the bench.
Havertz. Yeah.
A lot of people there. For Brighton, we've got Sanchez, Webster, Dunk, Basuma, Mopé, Trossard, Wapu, Gross, Alzate, March, and Duffy. And then I think finally we move on to Leicester, where we've got Schmeichel, Ricardo, Amate, Soyuncu, Thomas, and Didi, Tielemans, Perez, Madison, Barnes, your boy Vardy up top. Crystal Palace.
Yeah, you watch him do something now.
Oh yeah, Guaite, Walker, Guaya, Mitchell, Riedewald, MacArthur, Schlupp, Ayew, Mateta, and Zaha. And I think Jace. Finally for Aston Villa, we have got Martinez, Cash, Conson, Mings, Target, McGinn, Nkamba, El
Watkins.
Buendia. Oh yeah, Buendia, Young and Ings. I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
And the games are kicking off. Oh wow.
The games are about to be kicking off.
We're going to bring on a correspondent,
yes,
Karma
get
Baby.
him on.
We'll bring on Karma Baby. He should be live on air with us now. Hello, Karma Baby, you there?
Hello there. How are you doing?
Hello. You're
Hey,
watching
Karma.
Aston Villa, aren't you?
I am indeed.
Anyone watching the games right now, any mods that are watching the games, get yourself in the Discord. We'd love to have you on with us because obviously we're listening in on the radio. Are you on 5 Live or are you on TalkSport?
TalkSport, James.
I'm on 5 Live, so...
Oh, brilliant.
There we
And Carver,
go.
baby, you're actually watching the game. No Ollie Watkins.
No Ollie Watkins, a very unfamiliar attack with Ashley Young. I'm a bit surprised, actually, that we've gone with this formation. Also, El Ghazi playing on his weaker side, so a wee bit worried, I'll be honest. I don't know about this attack.
Danny
Could
Ings
be a
will do
drab
well
game.
for you, man. Danny Ings will do well for you. I've got a good feeling today. My captain was Fernandez. Well done to you, Shawya. Well
It's
done
like
to
you
you.
said, isn't it, Jace? Any Fernandez captain is, that's just ridiculous. I mean, we know someone who triple captained Karma, baby. You'll know instantly.
Oh, don't want to know.
Karma.
Yeah, sorry, I don't hear Jason. If he was talking there, there was a delay. I don't know if there's
Can you hear me,
something wrong
Karma?
there, but what was the question again?
Oh, hang on. Oh, Karma, that's because I was muted myself in Discord. You can hear me now.
FPL,
All right, okay.
FPL Seb triple captain Bruno in the Rivals League. Is that right?
Oh my God, the dirty dog! I believe Podna did it as well.
Podner as well, triple captain.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, fair play. Fair play to him. You got to give credit where credit's due. Absolutely baller, man. Absolutely baller. Well
Just
done.
captain alone was
Just
well
triple
done,
captain,
bro.
though. It's like, what a start. What an absolute start. FPL Seb is currently on 73 points net.
Guilty.
Hold on, goal! Burnley!
Burnley have scored.
Tarkowski. Sounds like Tarkowski got the goal.
Really?
There is a check, but yet Burnley are winning 1-0. Get in. 1-0 already. 1-0 already. Get in. We need it.
Wow.
We need it after that. Thank the Lord. Thank God for that. Brilliant.
Well, early
Brilliant.
goal there. Goodbye, Sanchez clean sheet.
Excellent. Excellent. Coolio 2 foot saying Sanchez mudded. B. Blair Sanchez, you donut.
Well, loads of people have got him. It's one of those, isn't it? It's like, I know you haven't, but I fully expect Aston Villa to score. So we'll see.
We've got a poll up as well, everybody. How many goals will be scored this afternoon? 5 to 7, 8 to 10, 11 to 14 is the popular one with 33% of the vote, and 15 plus at 31%. So a lot of people think there are going to be quite a lot of goals already. Nick Treadwell, Burnley going to be getting the Champions League.
You're having a laugh, isn't he?
Excellent.
So hang on, was it Tarkowski then with the goal?
Yes, Tarkowski with the goal, I believe.
Anyone own him?
Do anybody own any Burnley players?
Exactly.
Of course they
I don't care.
Tarkowski's probably too expensive, right? It'd be 5 million. No one will
It's
have him.
5 million, yeah. But
Yeah.
oh, fantastic! Just may as well say it now. If there are anybody new around here, by all means, show support by hitting the subscribe button and hit that like button. Quite a lot of you here at the moment. Hit that like button and yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
But Jace, you were saying about the Man United team. I'm assuming you were really, really confident with it.
Oh, I was really confident with it before the game. The way that we started the game was incredible, and couldn't have asked for a better performance. Like I said, it's very nice to see a performance like that. Just sorting out a new chat box.
Buffy saying, Dredd told us no White, no Brighton. Well done, Dredd. So a gig at the moment. Hello, Podno. We're just talking about you. Yeah, Westwood assist, T-Bird. Yeah. Lewis Kirkby. Hello, mate. Yeah, game week 1 underway. Game week 1 is underway. Absolutely. But yeah, Karma, did you watch the game last night?
I did, but it's a distant memory.
Why is it a distant memory?
I don't know. It seemed like a really forgettable game now. Oh no! Now I remember. Yes, 2-0 Brentford. God, Arsenal were diabolical.
Arsenal were diabolical.
I'm glad I didn't watch it, to be honest with you.
They were atrocious. I do agree with you. I think that, the Brentford fans were really, really giving it their all. And to be honest with you, I don't whether there were fans there or not. I said it in a members video this morning. At the end of the day, Arsenal were absolute shambles. So I am really, really, really.
It was like watching a FIFA game where the handicap system is on. So like the players on one team have to move slower than the players on the other. Brentford were like first every ball, moving around faster, much more urgency. Arsenal were just sleeping away the game. It was awful.
Steve-O, I saw your member stream earlier on, and you made mention of Tony maybe possibly a mistake. I don't think that's the case. I thought he was still involved. I was just thinking he just wasn't directly involved. He still looked lively to me from the highlights I watched.
He looked lively, but he was more on the left wing and the flame.
Give him more than one game anyway. More than one game for an opportunity to decide whether or not he's a good or a bad pick.
I was just saying it from my own opinion from last night, where he seemed to spend more time on the wing and in defence than he did up front. So, like I say, the fact that I'm sure it was, I think One Life Soccer or somebody mentioned about the stat about Tony's last several goals have only been scored by penalties, and he hasn't been particularly that great for Brentford. You know, these things seem to add up. Like I say, we were going to give them a chance, but I was looking at
He looked okay. He was unlucky not to get an assist for the second goal. I thought he got
a hairline, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
How's the Aston Villa going anyway?
Villa look decent actually. Yeah, not too bad so far. Both teams going for it, but Villa are getting most of the possession, and Buendia, Young and Ings seem to be linking up quite nicely. So, okay, good so far.
I'm listening into the Chelsea game, by the way.
Yeah, and for me,
sounds like Jonathan Ross is just letting the game flow, not pulling up silly fouls, silly tackles. Werner. Ooh, Werner lively. Azpilicueta lively. It's Chelsea dominance at the start, as you'd expect.
Well, we were talking afterwards, weren't we, Jason? It's Greenwood and Barnes.
Yeah.
Versus Sarr and Buendia. Obviously, you're now 7 points ahead, plus I'm assuming a bonus point, if not 2. Be 1, won't it, potentially, for Greenwood. So 8 points. So that's plus 6 on me already. I said in the stream earlier, like we both agreed, that I think after this, if you're like 10 points aheadish, but I do have this. I mentioned obviously earlier about Simiscus.
Are you gonna? If I do end up being ahead of you this game week, how is that going to? Like, how mentally are you going to be dealing with that? Because obviously you want to make sure that you start well. But are you?
Like I said, it's based on 2 players, maybe 3 at most. Like I said, because we've got the same teams, give or take, I'm not too bothered. If, for argument's sake, if I didn't have Fernandes and had Mane, or I don't know, Havertz, or I don't know, whatever, at this point I'd be, devastated. But as it stands, we're kind of equal at the moment, barring the Greenwood goal. So, yeah, I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad. I won 50p, so that's the main thing. I've done my fantasy football bets, everybody. I've done my fantasy football bets. So if you're wondering what my fantasy football bets were, it is essentially betting on... Hold on a minute. Turn this... So all my fantasy bets are usually based on popular picks in fantasy or players that Jason owns. So that I don't. So I did Greenwood anytime goal scorer along with various others. We all know that came through. I've got Havertz and Christian Pulisic, anytime goal scorers.
Interesting.
We've got Harvey Barnes and Jamie Vardy. We got a goal. Karma, baby.
Oh,
Oh,
talk to me. What's going on?
oh, Watford on the
No.
break, and yes, it is a goal to Watford. It looks like Dennis actually, the centre forward. Goal. The first shot was blocked down, and then it just came back to him. He got a second bite of the cherry around the penalty spot. It's very poor defending from Villa.
Who got the initial shot then? Do you know?
The initial shot was also Dennis, so I don't believe there'll be an assist. It came back off a defender to the same player, and he took another shot. So I guess that won't be an assist.
1-0. Wow.
Oh dear. Well,
Talking of goal scorers, so yeah,
Sar's
Richarlison-
name was involved in that goal. I've just heard his name there, but Sar was involved in creating.
Sar did play the initial pass, but it was
Of course
blocked
he did, Steve.
by Konsa, and then another shot. So I don't think there's going to be an assist.
No, it doesn't sound like there will be. I say thankfully. What a shame. Like I say, I kind of need Wendia and Sar.
Early clean sheet wipeouts for both Sanchez and Martinez. Then who's got the differential goalkeepers?
Well, Steve-O's got Backman.
Yes, of course. Yeah, we all know.
Yeah, as if you forgot about that, Steve-O.
I actually do, to be fair.
Oh yeah.
To be fair, I do.
I haven't got.
forget.
I ain't got Sanchez. I ain't got
My outfield
Backman.
players. Matt Hanley, what were the odds on you getting on Greenwood to score any time? About 1-1 on.
I'm listening to the Chelsea Palace game on radio.
Yeah, we're doing it via radio for anybody listening. I'm on TalkSport. Jason is on 5 Live. We've got Karma Baby out in Portugal, isn't it, Karma?
I'm in Cyprus, mate.
Cyprus. Right. I agree with Amjadino. Raya had a very good game last night. He did, but he wasn't exactly troubled. There was only a couple of times, really, but there wasn't much issues. Podler saying here, Jason, the noise in Old Trafford was unbelievable today.
Oh, it's just again, it was the whole package, the atmosphere, the performance. I mean, it was just a dream come true for Ollie in his first game for this season. I think we're setting a statement out, and the statement is that we're not gonna fail. We're not gonna settle for anything other than challenging for the title. Like we're get a message across to everyone that we mean business. We're going to score goals, and I think there's goals in the United team. I really do.
Yeah.
I think Varane's going to be really good in mitigating our defense. Making sure that we're. Oh, Kovacic. Oh, it's corner deflection. Chelsea seem to be absolutely all over Crystal Palace. Only a matter of time before Chelsea score in this game.
Well, I mentioned the members video about Lukaku in versus that pathetic Arsenal.
Oh, honestly.
What are you thinking, Jace?
Well, I want to say as well that important goal for Greenwood, son of Sam saying in the chat, Greenwood's goal was ridiculously good. Like, the placement of that shot, like, it was pinpoint inside of the post. Like, the angle he was shooting from as well wasn't an easy goal. The goals today, actually, in that United game were, really high quality, to be fair. And did you see any of them, Steve-O?
I haven't seen any of it.
Oh, when you watch the highlights, you'll be in for a treat.
How's Danny Ings looking, Karma, baby?
He hasn't had much of the ball. I'll tell you, Ismaila Sarr is looking very dangerous. He's making mincemeat of Matt Target at the moment.
He's a very good player.
Yeah, he is.
He's a very good player. So, there's no
He's on the ball again now. Just dribble. Oh, Matt Target is on his arse once again. Wow.
Really?
Target's having big problems with Sarr at the moment. Everything for Watford is going down that side.
It's very difficult, isn't it, though, Jace, when you're doing this via the radio rather than physically watching the game itself. It's a lot more of a different experience because obviously you're relying on the commentary from the radio itself.
Yeah.
The good thing is that at least they're instant. But by all accounts, Chelsea looking really good, Jace.
Hooky5 in the chat. That's a little name I haven't read out for a long time. Hey up, lads. Great to see you guys on air again. Sorry for being away for a while. Love it still. Keep it coming. Thank you so much, Hooky. Thank you for being here. Being back.
So yeah, Jace, obviously there was another player last night, a Bremo. On your radar at all? 5.5?
No.
No?
No.
I was potentially thinking, when have they got a decent...
Not at the moment.
No, of course not, no. But he did look really good last night.
One game is not enough to... Like, for a player like in that team to really get on my radar. I'm going to need to see more.
All I'm thinking, I'm going to be honest with you, is I just need Wendir or Sarr, just get me an attack in return.
Yeah, just to cover for Greenwood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm kind of...
So is he getting one bonus point at the moment? I genuinely don't know.
I'll have a look now. I'm going to assume the answer is yes.
Well, I don't know. There's certainly a lot of good performances in
Fernandes
there.
3, Pogba 2, surely. And then I'm assuming the other goal scorer... in Greenwood. I know Fred scored as well.
Well,
and the answer is yes, he's going to get his bonus.
Vardy had a goal ruled offside, by the way.
Sorry?
Paulie has told me that Vardy had a goal ruled offside.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Greenwood is going to get one bonus. That's nice.
Yeah, so that's 8 points. Like I say, 8 points for you. Very good start. So, like I say, 6 clear. Leicester continuing to push, apparently. The annoying thing is that I've got Fernandes captain for next week. I put that as the bus team. And of course, he's gone and got his haul this week, hasn't he?
Well, I just think that with Sancho, I think Sancho will start. I think Greenwood will start the next game.
Oh yeah, of course. He's going to do the same team, isn't it?
Well, it won't be the same. I think Dan James will be off for Sancho.
That's what I was going to say. Do you think Sancho?
Dan James, out of all the players, probably was the most wasteful. I just think that he hasn't got the final product. Like, I don't want to say he panics, but he does. I don't know. He makes the right runs. He's fast, but he ain't clinical, and he isn't able to work out moments of magic that the likes of Greenwood, Martial, Pogba, Fernandes can do. So I would think that the logical move would be James to make way for Sancho next game.
Do you think Podna can continue to play in that outside left position?
Sorry?
Pogba, not Podna, Pogba. Can he continue playing on that wide left role? He was weird. He was kind of playing wide left, but also in kind of a free.
He was moving around a bit, wasn't he? He was, I think he was inside left, and I think he just benefited from Ayling being Ayling for me was all over the shop today. Like, he was giving way much space to Pogba. I think Luke Shaw was part of that problem for Ayling.
You can't make it up though, can you? Of all the goal scorers, it was that Luke Ayling, the player that everybody was bringing in as a 4.5 Leeds defender.
To bench.
Yeah.
To bench.
And he's on the flaming pitch and scores.
Well, it was a cracking goal, and to answer your question, Pogba's going to play the next game. It'll be interesting to see if he goes with McTominay and Fred again, whether he tries to accommodate Martial into that team somehow. Because I don't think Martial's fully fit. I don't think he's really up to speed yet. So,
what's the reason why he kept Fernandes on despite scoring a hat-trick? Why not just...
Well, he does it often. I mean, Fernandes plays 90 minutes. He's like Harry Kane, You don't sub off Fernandes.
When you're 5-1 up.
Well, yeah, I think that it was mainly a case of getting off tired. I mean, Fernandes has got good stamina. He's a player that can keep going. Whereas I think Dan James getting him, he's sprinting around quite a bit. McTominay, giving him a rest. I think that the substitutions were actually quite good. Very positive substitutions to make. He could have gone really defensive and just brought in defensive players, but Ollie knew that he needed to give some minutes to those guys. So just watch the highlights of the game, Steve-O. It's really good. But yeah, I wasn't surprised he gave Fernandes full 90 minutes. Obviously Pogba, making sure that he was given a bit of a rest towards the end as well.
Come on, baby. Can you see why Watford are so good at home defensively? Or just
I think the phrase that you're looking for. Sorry, I'm just reading something out loud. Carry on.
They defend in numbers. They're not afraid to put their bodies on the line. They remind me of how Villa defended last year, just giving away a lot of niggly fouls, but like not crazy fouls in dangerous positions. So they do seem very hard to break down. Ings is just starved of service at the moment. I mean, even 30 yards from goal, it seems like Watford have all 11 men behind the ball. So, I mean, now that they've got their goal, it looks like they're happy to shut up shop.
If, for argument's sake, it ends 1-0 or Watford win in general and you don't get any goals whatsoever, the whole Jack Grealish doesn't play for Aston Villa, which means that Aston Villa don't get any points whatsoever. We got a goal! Everton 0, Southampton 1.
What?
Debut Armstrong. Armstrong has scored.
Oh, Dinya Ernest.
Armstrong, Adam Armstrong.
Oh my! I just want to bring it to the attention of anyone that's listening in that may or may not be a Now TV subscriber. Listen in very carefully because there's only 2 hours left of this deal. For the next 2 hours, there is currently an offer on Now TV to have. Oh no, they're talking about the Southampton goal. Never mind. £25 a month for 10 months offer.
Oh, what?
For the next 2 hours. So you can
I
claim
cancel my subscription and then.
Well, no, I think you claim it. You claim the offer. So your next bill will be £25 instead of $33.99. So again, if you're a Now TV customer, £25 a month for the next 10 months, go to the Now TV website, sign in, and it will come up under the sports membership offer, saving 25% over the course of 10 months.
Well,
I'm just going to do it now. I'm doing it right now.
I'm getting on with that then.
I'm definitely doing it now.
And I'm not missing out on that. No chance.
Yeah, yellow card for Kuko or Kucho. I don't know how to pronounce
Kucho?
his name in the Villa Watford game. I'm sure nobody has him.
Probably not, no.
Yeah, I've just done it. Absolutely amazing offer that.
What the hell's all this? I love that. When I need to use it, please, we need to make sure that you're a genuine user. Unbelievable. Thank you. Right. So if I do this, it just goes to continue to checkout, yeah, once I've redeemed it?
Yeah. Let's just go through that and you should hopefully get the offer.
Brilliant. Yeah, you're right. Hey, thank you. Nice one, Jace. Excellent. So there's £25 for the next 10. Yeah, just £25 a month for the next 10 months.
Yeah, your next payment is £25. Yeah.
That
Woo!
is fantastic.
There we go, guys. I hope I've helped out somebody at least in the chat that may be watching on Now TV. If you go to the website again, I'll say it again, and I'll say it at the end of the stream as well. You get a discount for the next 2 hours only. So 25% over the course of the next 10 months. A monthly fee of £25 instead of a £33.99.
Question for you, Karma Baby from Buffy. Who's playing on the right for Aston Villa?
Yancey's on the right.
Yancey.
he's been out of the game, to be honest. Most of Villa's attack has gone down the left, but we haven't had a shot on target, I don't think.
Disappointed so far with Villa's performance, or is just Watford doing so well?
Watford are playing very well. They're happy to give away possession. I think Villa have like 64% possession, but not doing anything with it. So Watford then just try to counter down the flanks with Sarr. And on the, I don't know the name of the winger on this side, but they are dangerous on the counter, and both our fullbacks are under pressure when they counter. So it's not looking good. Villa look a little bit out of ideas. We might need to change shape in the second half.
For anybody joining us live now and don't have a clue what the results are so far, Man United beating Leeds 5-1, Burnley 1-0, Southampton are 1-0 up against Everton, Watford are 1-0 up against Aston Villa. The other two games, Leicester and Chelsea 0-0. Pretty much as expected, Jace, apart from maybe Southampton scoring against Everton. No
Pretty
real
much.
shocks, is there?
Yeah, not really over.
Hold on! Chelsea, Jace.
Wait, what?
Chelsea have just scored. Free kick. Marcus Alonso with a free kick.
How am I behind?
Wow.
Free kick for
Yeah,
Chelsea.
it was Alonso.
No way.
Alonso has scored a free kick.
Wow.
Alonso of all people.
Alonso. Rolling back the years. Alonso.
Someone in the chat
assist.
saying it's a Mount assist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mags will be happy because he whatchamacallit?
Wow.
He Captain Mount.
Oh,
Captain Mason Mount.
who does that? What's wrong with these people?
Well, I'll ask. Well, if he's here, if he comes in live, we'll ask him. Yeah, exactly. Who the hell captains Mason Mount? Laughable.
Right, let me get that off.
So all the home teams, apart from, and funny enough, they were all saying about Everton
Oh,
and the fact that, yes, Karma?
just a shot coming from Dennis again. There's a save by Martinez. Sorry, big chance for Watford, but nothing came of it.
How's Saar looking? I've heard on the radio he looks
He's-
really lively.
He's running around the pitch with little Matt Target in his back pocket.
No weak foot, that can't be true.
What's
I've got
that?
Alonso
What's he saying?
coming off my bench because Bertrand isn't playing. Prove it, no weak foot. Go to our Discord, team screenshots, stick
Well,
in
if
the
he
team
has, fair
screenshots. and,
bloody play to him.
yeah,
You got lucky.
that's beyond lucky. How much is Alonso? 5.5? Is that how much he was?
Yeah.
Yeah, get into the Discord and show it. But yeah, this has been so far lots of goals. Yeah, so Mason Mount assist, just to confirm. Just to quickly go through.
Oh my God, not again! Oof.
What's happening?
Matt Target's just been nutmegged in his own 18-yard box. Another shot came in from Watford, and it's a save by Martin as well. Matt Target is having an app. I think that was Target. It may not have been. Could have been someone else. But Villa are having major problems down the left side there. Sarah's just running the show.
For anybody that is joining us, don't have a clue who's actually scored today. So Man United's 5-1 victory. Fernandes with 3, Fred with 1, Greenwood with 1, Pogba 4 assists, Lindelof with the other, and Leeds' goal and assist was Ayling and Dallas. Of all players, Burnley 1 thanks to James Tarkowski, Westwood corner. Chelsea just scored with an Alonso free kick and Mason Mount the one getting that free kick. Southampton are winning 1-0. Che Adams with the assist, assisting Adam Armstrong. And for the Watford game, Kuka. No, that's the yellow card. As Garbo said, the goal scored was from a guy called Dennis. As it stands right now, and Leicester obviously 0, Wolves 0. The game which the last 4 meetings have ended 0-0. Or last 3 or whatever it is. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Are you all set for next week, Karma, baby, if you put a bus team in place?
I'm hoping to roll a transfer. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
I might get my little pocket radio out, actually, one moment.
Yeah, go for it.
Because it's going to be... because I'm listening to it on the internet, and everything via the internet is slow.
Right. I see. Go check team screenshots. I see us save my... I didn't save my... No Weak Foot has put his team in the team screenshots. There it is. Yeah, he's done it. Fair enough. No Weak Foot. He has done it. Karma, baby. What have you got to say about that? Alonso on the bench. He was supposed to play his bench boost, but he hasn't played it. So his team, Sanchez, Samiskas, the other centre back for Liverpool, I can't pronounce his name. What's his name again? The centre back, not Van Dijk. The other one, begin with K. Karma, baby. Canute or something like that.
Canate, something like that. I can't.
Yeah, and then we've got Dunk, Bertrand, Greenwood, Mane, captain. There's the luck there, Karma.
I've got him.
Mahrez, Barnes, Ings, Werner, Schmeichel, Alonso, Ben Rama, and Tony. He was supposed to play his bench boost, but he didn't do it. At the moment, so far, so good.
Wait, did he do one of those silly bench boosts where he puts his best players on the bench? Was that his plan? Like the troll bench boost. So has he got like Mane and Salah on the bench or something?
No. Good God, that would be madness. No, Tony, Ben Rama. I mean, who would you play instead of them two? Okay, would you play Ben Rama ahead of Samiskas as an example? Or even Dunk? I don't know. But to be fair, it's a very, very, very strong team. But there's no Salah in it. It's just Mane as the big hitter. So Mane being the main 12 million, and then you've got the likes of Werner, Mahrez in there. So, yeah, a very, very interesting selection there of players. Always strange results for the first game of the season. Yes, Gravy Dave. Armstrong looks like a tiny Ings. Gravy Dave is saying. Richarlison, thank you, Reyes. Richarlison has got a yellow card for Everton. Oh, always strange results. Sorry, Gravy Dave. Yeah. Todd Galloway. Who needs Jeff when you've got these three? Yeah. He's more, what's the word? More educated compared to us. Fire Talk. Last year's world number 1 was interviewed on Fantasy Football Hub and put Alonso in for a 1-week punt. You what?
That's amazing. There was such a high chance of Chilwell playing as well.
That's ridiculous. Oh my goodness, you can't make it up, can you? Very, very strange. Just to let people know as well, I also, for my bets, for anytime goal scorers, I've already read out all them. I know for a fact I've got Jimenez as one of them. Somewhere. Danny Ings to score 2 or more, Karma Baby. Is that going to happen?
Oh, it's not looking like it. But that's the good thing about Ings is he only needs a little sniff. One little sniff and it'll be a goal.
Oh, I've got Ruben Neves to score any time because apparently he should be playing a lot more further forward. And like I say, I've got Mason Greenwood who's already come through for me. Going to win 50p. I tried to look at Paulie's bets, but he didn't update them in the Llama Lounge. So, well, certainly didn't when I was in the betting shop anyway. So,
Matt Target has decided that he's just going to foul Ismail Assar because he can't handle him anymore. So I decided to backheel him into the shin there, and I believe he's gotten a yellow card for it. So Watford have gotten a
Interesting.
free kick on the edge of the box. Yellow card's not confirmed, but it looks like the referee was reaching for his pocket. So Watford in a very, very dangerous position here, standing over the ball. By the way, anyone who's interested in 4 million midfielder or 4 million defenders, I believe Livramento started for Southampton today, and he's on for a clean sheet at the moment.
Yeah.
I've got him on my bench.
FPL Alex are clearly saying apparently this guy was number 1 last year, whenever it was. He actually bottled the Alonso move.
He bottled it. Wow.
Yeah, damn. FPL Maestro, loving the stream. Cheers, dude. Cheers for the support, pal. Yeah, Seb saying looks like the promoted teams are doing well. I do say a lot of the time that the promoted teams, the first 10-ish games, they do all right. Fans are back as well, aren't they, Karma Baby?
Fans are back. Yeah. I don't know. Are they all full then, or this Watford Stadium doesn't look? It looks kind of 3/4 full. I don't know if that's normal.
A good thing. That is a good thing if that's the case. But Brentford was pretty much rammed last night. It's weird though because I live near Brentford. Funny enough, I went there today. Brentford's ground. It's literally in the middle of like all this industrial like factories and like large companies and everything. It's just literally just slap in the middle. It was just so weird when they were talking about the area last night. I was thinking, yeah, I walk there all the time. Very, very weird, but very big stadium. It looks big, but when you see it on TV, it's inside. It's quite small, isn't it, Karma Baby? It looks from on the inside. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean they are a small club. I mean, I don't know how long ago they came up with the championship. But I remember when Villa were down in the championship, we hated going there. I think we have not beaten Brentford at all in forever. They're just like our team. I'm not looking forward to playing them. I think we played them in. Oh, there's a big chance here. Oh, it's a great tackle. Oh,
what's happening, Karma?
Danny Ings was almost in around the back there, but superb interception. It was actually Nakamba would have been an assist there. Wow. Villa have a corner.
Top Tim saying Livramento is just completely done. Dina. Adam Traore, Gabriel De Roff saying still lightning fast. Of course he's going to be lightning fast. Hello, Mario. Awful game week so far. Why is it awful? It's all as... If you haven't got Fernandez, I can imagine it is an awful game week. But other than that, it's pretty much as expected so far. No real shocks, is there? Is there, Jace?
No, not really. Not at the moment. I was just listening in, and apparently they're saying that the Brighton goalkeeper Sanchez is having an absolute mare today.
Good.
So
I want more goals. I want Burnley to win.
Last thing you want is your goalie having a shocker.
I'll tell you what, that'd be a terrible.
1950s called. They want their radio back. What are you on about? This is the Amazon. It's like an analog radio from like Amazon. It's like, you know. Nothing wrong with that.
Just to let you know, Jace, no weak foot. Yep, his team is in the live team screenshots. He forgot to hit bench boost there, and you'll see. I mean, so far, it's probably a good thing.
Sorry. Say that again.
No weak foot team is in the Discord team screenshots.
Oh no! What's he done?
With Alonso coming off. But he forgot to hit the bench boost, which is probably a godsend now, with the fact that Tony blanking.
I don't see it.
It's right at the bottom. It's JP, his name is. It's literally.
Oh, right. Okay, hang on. Oh, wow. Mane captain still could pay off, though.
Mario Fernandez is the king of FPL. Congratulations from Portugal, yeah. Traore's Mr. Sitter. Yes, go on.
Ramanathan in chat there is thanking me for telling him not to have Watkins in his team.
Okay.
But I also told Warfare not to have Buendia in his team. However, Buendia did start, but it might be a...
How's he looking, actually? Good question.
Buendia is looking okay. He's on set pieces. But Watford are just defending so well, and it looks like we don't really have any ideas in unlocking the attack. We've kind of had a few chances in and around the box, but just been able to get the shots off.
It's a goal.
Who's it for?
Pulisic with a goal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Pulisic.
Chelsea 2. Palace 0. Don't know who got the assist. Hang on.
Oh no,
Right inside from
Vardy
Chelsea.
scored. Jamie Vardy scored.
Leicester.
Money, 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 money.
Jason, don't tell us you don't have
money,
Vardy.
money. Oh, beautiful. No way.
Who got the assist?
Who cares?
I think. Oh, it's Werner making the run. Mason Mount with the assist.
Mason.
Pulisic goal. Mason Mount assist.
What? Mags? I'm going to record that as a video. What the...
I mean, I'm guessing that a goalkeeper parrying it will still count as an assist, right? So the cross came out, the goalkeeper parried
You
it.
got a goal, Watford. Go on, baby.
Oh, don't tell me. Oh, Villa pick up the ball with John McGinn. He places out wide. I think that's Buendia on the ball. Plays it inside. No. Oh, it's been cleared by Watford. Oh, don't tell me. No. Please no. Oh, Dennis the Menace is in the box, and it's a...
Yes, Sarah.
Oh, my. That is a goal. It's a pocket deflection. I think that is a Dennis assist.
Yep.
Oh,
Goal?
it's a wicked
Saw a goal.
deflection. And it just looped up over.
Dear.
There was nothing the keeper could do. It is 2-0 Watford.
Hey, bloody Luya, some luck. Flaming needed this. Brilliant.
Wow.
Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord.
Hang on. All the clean sheets gone. No, they haven't. Steve-O's still got his clean sheet. Leicester got their clean sheet.
Absolutely incredible. It's nothing better than winning money.
Hang on. Werner apparently hit it to the goalkeeper, and then Pulisic just Buffy.
What's that? Sorry, James?
Apparently, Werner got the hit onto the goalkeeper, then Pulisic followed it up. I heard Mason Mount, so we'll have to confirm that. Steve-O's luck isn't talked about enough. Yeah. You laughed at the triple captain Pogba, but you're not laughing now, are you? Well, sorry, Nigel Farage. No, I'm not.
Oh, name it now. Who got the assist for Vardy? Does anybody know?
Say again, sorry?
Pereira got the assist. Pereira.
Thank you, Paulie. Yeah. Thank you, Paulie. Why aren't you on here, Paulie? Why aren't you on the Discord? Why aren't you with us? Jump on, Paulie.
Yeah.
Hold on. Sorry. Championship. Semi-sweet percent is saying no assist on Pulisic.
Oh, Werner with a very good shot, apparently. Comes in from the left. Adjusts his body and opens his right foot. Fires a beautiful shot into the side end.
Lots of people joining us now. We're 51 away from 100 likes. Come on, hit that like button if you're enjoying
hey guys,
the game.
If you haven't hit the like button, you're doing it wrong.
And if you aren't new around here, hit that subscribe button. We're going to be here every single Saturday, 2:45 p.m. covering all the games. So
yeah.
Thank
tomorrow
you.
night as well. I think we're going to do it at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. The Sunday surgery. Have you seen the clouds yet, Steve-O?
No, I haven't looked at. I'll be doing that, and I don't like it interfering with the.
What do you guys think of the clouds above the stadium? Anyone noticed them?
Yeah, is anybody?
Yeah. Well, the idea is not to make it too noticeable. I thought it looks really cool.
I just realised Dale's got Pulisic in his team. Let's have a look. Dale, are you watching? Say hello if you are. Where's
Give me
Dale?
first half.
He has as well. Pulisic. Git. Richarlison as well. Townsend.
Subbed and liked. Are you streaming the Liverpool game? No, we're not going to be streaming the Liverpool game. Unless Steve-O wants to.
No. In all seriousness, without bringing it
We're
down,
just gonna, we're trying
to our rivalry, or it's important to FPL.
Chance for Villa, point blank, and he looks like he just got pushed off the ball there.
Who's this? Sorry,
Very,
Carl?
very big chance for El Ghazi there. He was 4 yards from goal, and he put his hand up looking for a penalty, but I don't think he's going to be getting one.
We need a Salah song.
Actually, it may have been
for
Magic
Salah.
Patrick. That
That was a pretty catchy song.
Coolio 2 foots. I went Cody over Ailing. Well, I mean, whether you would have played Ailing or not, it's up to B. Blair's disappointed with you lot. Aston Villa, Karma baby. I suppose you're going to be even more of a disappointment, yeah.
I went into this season a little bit apprehensive because of all the changes that we made in our front line. I didn't expect us to get off to that great a start, to be honest. I knew it was going to take time after Grealish to kind of reassemble the team. So I'm not too worried at the moment. I actually think we look decent. It's just Watford have played that well. They've been really, really good.
I'm genuinely tempted by, depending on how Newcastle play tomorrow, Wendir to Greenwood. Just get it done.
I wonder how easy it would be for me to go Danny Ings to Romelu Lukaku.
Well, you've got to go, this is genuinely my thought process. Salah out, Tony out, Lukaku and whoever in
Right.
for thingy. But then I realised, oh, a minute, I want Man City coverage, and it was Grealish. I'd have 8 million, perfect.
Would you go Jota in for Salah then, would you? Just to have you...
No, I'd have Mahrez, sorry, Grealish. I'd want Man City coverage.
Grealish, right, okay, yeah.
That Norwich game is, without going over and over and over it, it's 4 or 5. City do this to all these teams at home. 4 or 5.
Yeah.
So
I'll be paying close attention to how Man City line up this week.
Yeah, precisely. I think that tomorrow they're going to line up as pretty much as we'd all expect. To be honest, be pretty much exactly the same as the Community Shield, maybe barring the youngsters that started. But Grealish is going to be. Grealish is definitely going to be starting that game on the left.
Yeah.
I'm going to assume it'd be Torres, Mahrez, and Silva. I'm not going to profess.
Who knows? Honestly, who knows? So, thank you so much, Donnarumma. What a great goalkeeper. Subscribing to the channel. If you are new around here, hit that subscribe button. It really helps support the channel. We've got here halftime and all games. Gravy Dave making mention here that Everton were effectively booed off the field. Does that surprise you? 1-0 down against Southampton.
A lot of the Everton noise coming out was saying that they're not happy with this managerial appointment because of what Benitez has said in the past. Benitez couldn't care less about what the fans think, but because he's dealt with it at Chelsea. But it's not a good start for Everton. This is Southampton, for crying out loud. Southampton are no disrespect, but there's got semi-sweet potato myself predicting a struggle this year. So it's a Palace.
Benitez isn't the problem, though, is he? I mean, no. I believe Everton are in FIFA fair play trouble, and because of that, their transfers have been horrible. I mean, who have they signed? Andros Townsend. That's it.
I can't believe Alex the Kid's saying this. He's saying a wild card. Who would you rather have, Batman or Raya?
Yeah,
Alex the Kid, you're not seriously wild carding, are you? You've got to be
I think he's just asking the question. Raya looked excellent last night, but Bachmann hasn't even been tested.
Again, did he look excellent? It was just the fact that Arsenal weren't exactly challenging him. I mean, I didn't really see much to suggest that Brentford are, brilliant defensively. I said it on the members video this morning. I think that if they played Man City, I said Leeds this morning, I take that back now, but genuinely, teams that love to attack, Brentford would have lost 3 or 4-0. They would have conceded so many last night. So it's still a wait and see for me on Brentford. Raya gets involved in passing out the back a lot. Passing out the back. Are you having a laugh? He just kept booting it last night. Again, was that the opponents? I don't know. Alex the Kid saying, I'm game week 4 to 6 on wildcarding. Padrag, there'll be a lot of -4s with people panicking over Bruno. Oh, yeah, I mean, Bruno will be... I mean, if Salah blanks tonight, Jason, which...
Oh, if he blanks tonight, there's going to be... interesting changes, I think, to some FPL teams.
Well, I've already said it. I'm technically willing to get rid of Salah versus Burnley. It ain't an easy game. Burnley at Anfield. Yeah, I especially Lukaku away at Arsenal. Arsenal were just pathetic. And, if the way Brentford played against Arsenal last night, you think about what's going to happen at the Emirates, it's just going to be World War III. They ain't going to be happy. Heads are going to be down. And it's like I said, if you think that Aubameyang and Lacazette are going to change that squad last night, that performance, no. Tierney and Smith Rowe were the only two that were running the show last night. Every other muppet there, waste of time. I mean, funny enough, when I was watching, thinking about Sai bringing in Tierney and Pepe looked hopeless. 75 million. 75 million. Treadwell saying Salah blanking tonight could be a good thing. Everyone gets rid and then he steamrolls Burnley. If it was at Turf Moor, maybe. It's the fact at Anfield. We normally do all right at Anfield. That's all I'm saying.
Well, anyone interested in a 3-5-2 formation? Get Dennis in your teams. He's a 5 million forward, and he looks decent.
And Watford have got decent fixtures, haven't they?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Alex the Kid saying, I'm saving my free transfer this week. I've got a strong team for next game. Yeah, to be fair, I'm probably just going to hold off anything, really. I think, like I say, I want to bring in a Man City player. But... I want to see how they perform tomorrow. If they perform anything like they did in the Community Shield, then I'm avoiding like the plague. Gravy Dave, if I had Pepe and Tierney, I'd be taking a -A. You listen to this, Si. Semi-sweeps today, I'm not going to lie, the best thing I could probably do to my team tonight, or right now, is to do absolutely nothing. Yeah, I think there's no need to be panicking. Chelsea are going to win the league. They look class. Yeah, a lot of people have predicted Chelsea to win the league. I completely agree. Armandinho, the two lovely players Arsenal had there last night were Tierney and Smith Rowe. Yeah, absolutely. Arsenal had 22 shots, 41% of them outside the box, and only 4 on target. Hardly anything to do. No, exactly topped him. Arsenal, they looked really good for about 5 minutes in the second half. All Brentford needed to do, and it's exactly what happened. This is the problem with Burnley, is that Burnley need to get the second goal. At that point, it's right. We're probably going to get at most a point here. I'm talking about going against the top 6 teams or whatever, the top teams in the league. We need that second goal. Brentford needed to get that second goal. Now, Buemo had 2 opportunities. If he'd have taken the one where he spun around a couple of players and hit it on his left, I know it would have been quite difficult, but if he had hit it on the left, probably would have got that on target. Leno probably would have saved it, but, he would have at least been making the keeper work. Unfortunately, did it with Wright and went miles wide. There was another opportunity, obviously, at the start of the game as well. And just Brentford looked at it. But like I said, if it was Man United, Man City, Chelsea or whoever, they would have washed aside Brentford last night easily. It was just Arsenal with the perfect opponents. You said you didn't watch the game, Jace.
No, I didn't, mate. No, I watched the highlights afterwards. Yeah. Got a quick question then. What do you think of Luke Shaw's performance? I thought that he was making great runs. He pulled Ayling away, gave space for Pogba. You got to remember, like, just because he wasn't feeding the ball in, for a tap in, he had actually a really good shot, just wide of the post as well, low and hard drive, very confident runs. I mean, he was making good link up play with Fernandez as well. Again, wasn't at fault for the goal in my opinion, and obviously he got a yellow card, which is a little bit disappointing because it was just a needless yellow card. But ultimately, as a whole, I'm very confident owning Luke Shaw going forward. You've muted yourself, Steve, by the way.
I have Tierney just going to hold. He didn't look too bad. You've got Chelsea and Man City next. That one game was the one game that you're going to be wanting something out of him. He was unlucky not to get an assist, not going to lie, putting some really good crosses, but now you've got Chelsea and Man City. Forget it. I'm genuinely seriously considering, Jace, on that performance alone, just targeting Arsenal. Just targeting them.
Was it an off game? That's the question you got to ask yourself. Is it purely an off? Is it something which do you think this is going to be a trend? Like, look at that first team. Well, not a first team. Look at that starting 11. Sorry, like, doesn't look like a top half table team at all. No. And if I was an Arsenal supporter now, I mean, we joke it's banter FC, but like, I think Arsenal Fan TV are going to have a lot of content this year to basically feed on, because I just see that the decline since Wenger left. I think that there's an old saying, isn't there? Like, you should be careful what you wish for. And I think Wenger, he did what he could with the players he had, obviously with the board and the infrastructure at the club. I think he did wonders, and I think that people were, a lot of Arsenal fans were basically wanting him out, and I think it's a good example of how central he was to the performances and getting the best out of the team, because at the moment no manager really is getting the best out of that Arsenal team, and the Arsenal team is not. It's not scary. Like, Burnley, Arsenal, would you be that scared? Like,
well, yes, because the way Dice sets up, he fears these particular teams. He just sets up and goes, "Oh, we don't want to concede," and then what does he do? We concede within 30 seconds, and it's like, right, let's try not to concede anymore. That's what he does.
Yeah.
If he just played his normal game, then you are right. I wouldn't have a problem with them. But
it's the negative sort of like setting your team up almost to basically just absorb pressure. It just isn't a great plan. I think with against Arsenal, you've just got to expose that back line. You really have, and get through. I mean, the midfield is, like it's been said in the chat, the midfield is pretty much weak, really weak. So I think Burnley, with their physical threats, they've always been good at playing through midfields. I think that Burnley could cause some problems there when they do meet. I think Arsenal are going to be in a lot of trouble this season. I really do. It'd be interesting to see if they make any signings in the next few weeks, or obviously look at January as well, because I think they need to bulk out that midfield a bit. Good afternoon, Little Saints. How you doing? FPL's back, and great that the fans are back in stadiums making a big impact. Yeah, definitely. We're not able to watch at the moment, obviously 3 p.m. kickoffs in the UK. However, we're listening in on the radio, and then obviously the atmosphere you can hear, and obviously I watched the Man United game earlier on. That was amazing. I'm so glad that was the lunchtime kickoff, to be able to see that masterclass, really.
I'm talking to Little Saints. For anybody that doesn't know, we are about to cover the next second half of the 3 p.m. kickoffs, just to let people know what's going on right now. Burnley 1, Brighton 0, thanks to a goal from Tarkowski and a Westwood assist. Chelsea 2, Crystal Palace 0. Alonso and Pulisic with the goals. Mason Mount with the 1 assist for Marcos Alonso. Southampton are beating Everton 1-0, thanks to a debut goal from Armstrong with Che Adams with the assist. We've got Leicester beating Wolves 1-0 as it stands right now. Jamie Vardy with the goal and Pereira with the assist. And finally, Karma Baby covering at Watford versus Aston Villa. Sarr and Dennis with the goals. Dennis with the assist. And Jace, what are you expecting from the second half? More of the same from these particular teams, and pretty much.
I'm expecting Villa to get a goal. Not just because you own backmen, but I just genuinely think that that they have a goal in them. I think Karma Baby says that they have been positive. They've had moments, but other than that, I think Leicester probably getting it a second. Wolves, I don't see scoring. Southampton beating Everton. If they can keep that scoreline, that'll be a massive result for Southampton. Obviously, Everton booed off. I think that they're going to come out second half really hungry to get that equaliser. Obviously, bit of an embarrassment really. Chelsea 2-0 Palace. That could be another 2 goals by the end of the match. 4-0. Burnley, can they hold out against Brighton? I think they can. I think now Brighton are behind. It's going to be a bit of a tough cookie now for Brighton to be opened up. I think
we need that second goal. We need that second goal. Once we get that second goal an early second goal, Brighton aren't scoring. It's just a case of heads down. We've accepted that we've lost. Let's move on, because we'll just sit back and absorb. Because Brighton have got no one that scores. Brighton are hopeless.
Changing the subject onto what Semi Sweet Potato was saying about Arsenal. It's going to be a long season. Yeah, it's going to be a long season. But that doesn't make up the fact that your squad isn't going to have enough quality to challenge for a European position. I think that you could be looking at an 8th or a 9th place finish at best at this rate. Aubameyang and Lacazette being fully fit aren't going to solve the intricate problems that are forming at Arsenal. Well, that are forming, I think, that have formed that over quite some time. I think that AFTV have been talking about radical change for a long time. That ain't happening. That ain't happening at all. And I think it's going to be a long, slow process for Arsenal, I'm afraid. I don't want to bash Arsenal. I know that everyone is passionate about their football club, but there is definitely some deep-rooted issues that Arsenal that have just got to be over time dealt with. And unfortunately, it's not a quick short-term fix. Steve O. Jason, do you think Vardy's going to have a brilliant season? Yes, I do, Brad. I think he is, but he's a bit expensive. Well, it's getting him in, isn't it? When with the midfielders that you want to have in, the Bruno Fernandes, the Salah, looking at maybe De Bruyne in a few weeks, Grealish. Where do you get that money to free up? Maybe Harry Kane might be on people's radars in a few weeks as well. Like, where do you fit him in? Even Romelu Lukaku, that sort of price point, is it worth just him being more of a preference? I think that Vardy will have a good season, but it's all a case of managing your budget to be able to afford him, and it's really tough. Steve-O, your Mars had no spoilers in the games that Karma Baby and Jason are commenting on. It's more exciting if we hear them live. Yeah, well, we're going to... I'm now 100% faster than anyone else because I've got analog radio, good old-fashioned AM radio. It's the fastest form of... there's nothing that touches it.
Danny McDonald saying, I see goals in the Leicester and Watford games. Chelsea may want to play the game out given the tired... Goodison goal. Everton 1-0, 1-1.
Here we go. I said Everton. money. No. Well, the thing is, I said, didn't I? I said they're going to have to come out with that hunger to get that equaliser. They were booed off first half. Is it going to be a Digne assist? FPL Feb there is asking.
That is great. More 1-1. More money pouring through. Fantasy football bets. That's what you want to do. Forget
Alonso on the volley. Good save. Oh.
Forget your fan team. Forget everything else.
Townsend assist. Wow.
Paulie will be happy. Paulie's got Townsend in his starting 11.
Yeah, he has. Yeah. Potentially, apparently, it could be a...
Potential.
Wow.
Come on, Danny Ings. Get those 2 goals. Come on, my friend.
Podrick Donnelly in the chat is saying that it is a Townsend assist.
Any tips, Paulie, if you're listening, and any Karma Baby for you tonight, Liverpool game? Any tips? I'm thinking of doing a few bets. Like
Salah to get a brace.
No, Who have you got in the team? Semiscus, isn't it, Jace? You've got
Semiscus to get an assist.
I can't bet. Do you know that's a prediction? Another prediction that I think will happen in the very near future. Fantasy.
Well, why
bets.
don't you do it? Why don't you do Semiscus to get an assist? Because you say you always like to bet on things that are.
You've got to be online. I don't want to do online betting.
Right, yeah.
That's the only reason why I wouldn't want to do it.
Yeah,
where are you guys watching the 3 p.m. kickoffs from? We're 3.
The shed, the garden shed.
Yeah.
I'm literally in the garden shed.
It was Richarlison, Mo Salah. It was Richarlison that scored for. I've forgotten who he plays for. Everton, and he also won me £2. That's great. That's fantastic.
So Villa made a change at half time.
This is where I am. You can see the garden shed. That's the door open in the garden shed right here.
Oh, nice. By the way, if anyone took a chance on Matt Target, he has been taken off. He's going to get 0 points today.
I don't think many people.
Well, Boona had him.
Yeah, we've moved Ashley Young to fullback, and Jacob Ramsey has come on.
Paulie has got to be one of the luckiest people I know at FPL.
I'm trying to clip.
Anyway, why is he in the Rivals League? I thought he weren't joining.
Yeah. If anybody wants to clip anything from our stream, please do. Any time a goal goes in, clip it. Tag us on Twitter at Elite FPL, and we'll just retweet it. Padrag saying 4-3-3 for Villa. Karma, baby.
I don't think we've changed our shape. I don't think so. It's hard to say at the moment. I think we just moved Young to back to fullback, and Jacob Ramsey's taken up Young's position. So Matt Target's out. I don't think there's a shape change yet.
Hello, Joe. There you are.
So at the moment, FPL Seb's on 74 points.
It's the Rivals League, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, again, you Captain Fernandez.
I mean, I'm at third.
Third? You're third in the Rivals League? No, you're not. Get stuffed, are you? You can't be.
I don't think I haven't refreshed it. Hang on.
Hello, Keith. Jason, if you don't mind me asking, how much did the garden shed...
I'm joint third. Yeah, I'm joint third on 34 points.
How are you joint third? You've only had Greenwood and Fernandez playing. Unless you're Captain Fernandez.
Hang on. I don't know if I must have not have updated, because obviously Paulie's not there. Paulie's...
Oh, is this live FPL?
No, I'm on FPL Gameweek. It's not updated, so I just think that... I got excited then. If you don't mind me asking, how much did the garden shed cost in total? Right, so this is the story. In around about summer 2020, I set out to get a garden shed, because the house that I live in, we don't have an office or a spare room to do this. So as you may or may not know, I was streaming from the kitchen. So whenever I streamed, the kitchen was off bounds to everyone else in the house, which wasn't ideal, especially when you're doing a 3 or 4 hour stream. So the idea was to get a garden shed. So I looked on Facebook Marketplace for a few weeks, and Gumtree and places like that. I found one on Facebook Marketplace that I really liked the look of, and it was being used as a storage shed for motorbikes, and it had been insulated previously and reinforced for security reasons and things like that. It had a good solid base, and I can't remember how much I paid for it now. I think it was round about 600 quid. And I remember we got a trailer and disassembled it. And obviously, anyone that knows anything about sheds is that some sheds are made to be disassembled, and other sheds, after they've been insulated, they really aren't meant to be disassembled. And we had the latter, so we disassembled it and kept the frame of it. The original shed had plyboard sort of like inside over top of the insulation, but the new shed that I'm in now is fully insulated, and it's properly cladded with plasterboard, so I've been able to decorate it up to a standard, had the electrician come in and rewire everything, so it's all properly isolated from on the consumer unit inside the house. Armored cable straight down the garden, under the slabs, into the shed, all weather, Ethernet cable as well to supply me a wired connection, because I'm so far away from the house. I can't get a Wi-Fi signal down here, because especially when you go for the insulation, you can't really get a good signal. So I've actually found a hack to a spare BT hub that I had. So I've essentially got a BT hub Halo feeding a BT hub as a slave. So I learned, it's amazing what you can learn, right? On YouTube, I learned how to create a slave BT hub onto a master BT hub. So I've got my own Wi-Fi down here, which is restricted to the hub here. So it's a different passcode to the one up in the house, which runs obviously my phone, my my audio devices. I've got my camera running off of it. I've got obviously the router going straight into the computer. So it really makes a difference having that. So so in total, I think I spent £600 on the shed, about £450 on materials. Obviously we had to make a base as well. We made a base out of slabs. We didn't do a concrete base, a full concrete base. We just put down sand, cement, some stone, and then we just laid slabs down as the base, and then obviously suspended it with some timber, treated timber, to give it to allow for like water and rain to kind of not affect the bottom. So there we go. I hope you've enjoyed my little story about my garden shed. Yeah, so Stephen, I don't know if you were enjoying it or if you were falling asleep then. But I found some really cool things. I've done some really cool things. Like I've got this really nice like block out curtain, which I can extend across the front of the shed door, which acts as two things. So like towards the evening, it keeps like all the bugs out, but then also during the day, it keeps the sunlight out, because the sunlight, I catch the sunlight. It's proper south facing. So
yeah.
We got team news yet?
No, 4:30.
I just
go for it.
I wanted to mention a message that Gabriel de Ropp put in the chat. Only one manager in Rivals League has Pogba in his team.
I saw that, yeah. What the hell is that?
Please tell us who that lunatic is.
Yeah.
We want to know.
Apparently, according to Live FPL as well, Jace, I'm third and you're fourth in the mini league.
In what mini league?
The Rivals, of course.
Are you joking?
No, that's what I've been told. As it stands right now, yeah. That's brilliant. It's all down to Semiscus. It's all down to Semiscus tonight.
Are you sure?
That's what we've been told, yeah. So that's what Firetog's saying.
Well, when Salah blanks and Mane hauls tonight, everything's going to change. So
Ramsey Sinclair also has Vardy and Havertz.
Do you know what? I look at the table and I just see Seb at the top and 74 points. I'm just like,
yeah, but, well, who else is in his team?
a goal! Jorginho, I think.
What?
Hang on.
Yeah, Chelsea have scored.
Chalobah scored.
Chalobah.
Chalobah.
Yeah, exactly. Say that again, Karma.
Who?
Here we go. Chalobah for Chelsea.
Talk to us, Jay, so I'm clipping that.
Wow.
Who Baka has scored?
Chalobah. I think Jorginho with the assist. I think. Crystal Palace apparently just the way like the wave. It was like the Red Sea. It just like completely it literally opened up. The defense opened up for him. Wow. Wow. Chalobah, Steve-O, is he on your radar? What? I'm being deadly serious.
Sorry, I'm just trying to clip something because I can't get the app on this stupid phone. It's very, very difficult clipping. What was the question? Sorry.
Chalobah, is he on your... It's Kovacic with the assist.
Kovacic?
Yeah. Chalobah, is he on your radar?
Is he Eckers like Lukaku?
Well, you know.
Lukaku is all I'm thinking of.
MX
Wow,
Bappe in the chat says he wants Sarr to score another. There's a very good chance he will. He's been dangerous again in the second half. He had a shout for a penalty but wasn't given.
Steve, you've had two... Sorry, carry on, Karma.
Villa just looking all over the place. Watford look more likely to score again now. Oh, Bailey is warming up. Leon Bailey is warming up for Aston Villa.
Bailey?
Who? Bailey.
Leon
Bailey. Yeah. Quality player.
He looks like he's going to get 30 minutes today.
Were you happy with that signing?
Oh yeah, I think he's a fine player.
Do you know much about him? I'm not going to profess to know.
He was very, very good in the Bundesliga, yeah, and he's still young, so I think he's a quality signing.
I wonder how many people are going to activate their wildcards.
I don't think it's a coincidence also that we replaced Grealish with Bailey, who is the most fouled player in the Bundesliga.
How many people are going to activate their wildcards to get Chelsea players in, do you reckon?
Oh.
Like, serious, I'm genuinely honest now. I'm not messing around like trolling. There will be people doing it.
Of course there will be. Someone captained that Canos last night for triple captaining last night. Loud.
Yeah.
Cy Bellamy in Discord said he's already pressed his wildcard button.
Oh God, yeah.
As like, well, like you can. I know you can't check, can you? Prove it is all I say. Prove it. Is all I say. Podner, Jace, who was second last night. Fernandez captain as well. Vardy in his team, he was second. And unfortunately, Bertrand not playing for him today. And Ayling's second sub, it's Basuma coming on for him, unfortunately. So a bit of luck for us there.
Players that I'm not happy with in my FPL team so far. Impatient FPL at its finest right here, guys and girls.
Is this you?
Players that I'm disappointed in so far this game week in my FPL team. Here we go.
Well, your team's virtually the same as mine, so this would be interesting to hear what you're thinking.
I am disappointed, obviously, in Sanchez. Obviously, not just basically conceding so early on and apparently having a poor game. So I'm disappointed that
a freak goal apparently shouldn't have stood. Apparently,
I want a save point from Sanchez at the very least. He owes me that. Sure, disappointing that he got a yellow card. I think yes, 2 points. Won the goal, so I disappointed that he got a yellow card, but I'm happy with him. So far that I don't want in my team, there's no one so far. Ashley, obviously, in terms of Bruno Fernandes, just absolutely amazing. Greenwood, amazing. Harvey Barnes, yet to be seen. I don't know how much of an effect he's had. Is anyone watching that Leicester game? Can you let me know? Has Harvey Barnes looked threatening in the slightest? Danny Ings. Tell me about Danny Ings. Is he getting half chances? Karma, what's the score with Danny Ings? Is he looking hungry?
Danny Ings hasn't touched the ball. I can't remember him touching the ball since 10th minute.
He's gonna get subbed off.
Dennis the Menace, who's been up top for Watford, has absolutely bossed this game. Him and Sarr have just caused Villa so much trouble. Dennis looks to be on the floor with an injury.
Well, it looks like, according to Twitter, Harvey Barnes fully committed to that yellow card. I think he may have, don't quote me on that, but he may have got a yellow card. May have. I've just seen that on Twitter right now.
Yeah. Try not to smile when you say it, Stevie.
In all seriousness, I only smile when I talk about certain players, and I just think, I'm not really that interested. Like Barnes, I said about Rodgers coming out and saying he's not physically fit, and to be honest, like I said, I don't think he's looking that great in the friendlies. Yes, he was relatively attacking, but nothing that I thought, wow, no yellow. Okay, no yellow. Marcel got a yellow. Okay, well that guy can be. Do you know, after people on Twitter that Elite FPL are following, I'm just gonna unfollow every one of them.
Yeah, well, don't rely on Twitter for your information.
Just unfollow everything. Only follow people that actually have something to provide Elite FPL.
Yeah, Madison subbed off.
Oh, really? Who came
guys,
on?
if you are new here, please hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell to be notified when we go live. Also, join our Discord, guys, in the description and in the live chat. It pops up, and join the discussion. Karma, are you hopeful of a goal for Villa? Because obviously Steve-O's got Batman, and I don't want him to keep a clean sheet.
There's always a chance. I mean, Ings only needs one chance to score, and there's still more than 25 minutes in this game. I'm hoping Watford run out of steam a little bit, but I'm not confident of getting a draw here. Maybe a consolation.
I want to know about Buendia. I mean, have you thought to yourself, look at this Buendia, you know, what we got a player here, or are you just thinking he's absolutely, what a waste of 30 million or whatever he cost?
He's been taking too many touches. He's picked up the ball in dangerous areas, but he's tried to take men on when he shouldn't, and he should have just kind of laid off the passes. So he doesn't look up to the pace of the game. Yeah, I mean, he only had 45 minutes of preseason, so I wouldn't judge him too harshly. But
there was a lot of talk on Twitter and Discord about Neil Maupay. Well, I can tell you now, this probably happened ages ago, but he got a yellow card.
Dennis has been taken off. He is limping with a bit of an ankle issue, so it might be an injury or just tactical. I'm not sure. Didn't look like anything too serious, but so we might have to wait and see on Dennis's fitness before we get him into our teams.
But he's looked good though, yeah.
He's looked absolutely class. I can't believe how cheap he is now in the game. He's only 5 million. And he's just done everything today. He's got his goal, he got an assist. He's had some lovely little flick-ons and touches. He's won headers. He's the best player on the park for me.
To think, Jace, you did mention the other day that we both agreed Danny Ings could have been a nice differential versus Watford. But like you say, Karma Baby, Watford... Karma Baby?
Watford?
What?
Oh.
Tell me. No, don't tell me. No.
Karma Baby, no.
Okay, so Watford on the attack down the left flank. Cash is out of position. Cuts inside. Oh, it's a wonderful goal. Oh my god. That is an absolute
Well,
worldie.
that's game over.
Who scored? I don't actually know who scored.
It's a very, very long name.
All right, okay.
What a goal. Oh my god. It's
And what-
Cucho Hernandez. Cucho Hernandez has scored.
Good job, thank you, Rolando. And what did the history say, Jason? Watford have scored 3+ goals 3 times out of 6 against Aston Villa. 4 times out of 7 now. The history doesn't lie. Unless it's Man United. Wow. Deserved karma, but I mean, I'm stating the blinking obvious.
Watford deserve it for sure. They came with a game plan. They exposed both our fullbacks on both sides. They look disjointed. They look like a team who haven't played together.
As expected.
Yeah.
Why did I do it? Why didn't I listen to myself? Don't bring in players who are brand new to their teams.
Hernandez literally had just come
Very
on for Dennis as
frustrating.
well.
Yeah.
I didn't quite see who the assist was. I think it might have been Cleverly. No, it was Bonaventure. Is this? No, not. He was the guy who came off. Hang on. Don't see an assist yet. I don't think it's going to be someone who is in any FPL teams, though.
Yeah, interesting. So if anybody's joining us now, we've got Burnley 1, Brighton 0, Chelsea 3, Crystal Palace 0, Everton 1, Southampton 1, Leicester 1, Wolverhampton 0, Watford 3, Aston Villa 0. Jace, do you think the home fans are having that effect on the home teams because it is just all in favour of the home supporters, home teams, etc.?
Yeah,
Jace.
probably saying you're gonna cleverly assist. Okay, Tom
Cleverly?
Cleverly. Remember Jason?
Christ, remember him? Gabriel DeRop saying Harvey Barnes is not having a great game.
No.
Who have they got next, Leicester? Someone decent? Let's have a look. Do you know Karma Baby before I find out? Before you? They
No.
are West Ham, isn't it? On Monday evening, away at West Ham. Ooh. I mean, Jace, you were asking about players that you're not happy with in your team. I've got to be honest. Dunk for me. Lewis Dunk. But, you know, that third defender spot could have been anybody for me. I could have gone with Simiscus and then upgraded maybe somewhere else. But to be honest with you, Dunk. What about you, Karma?
Someone I'm unhappy with in my team. Was that what the
Karma
question?
Baby, we got some action, pal.
Okay, it's a goal by John McGinn. I was just looking away.
Thanks very much.
Okay, consolation goal. Oh, 21 minutes left. Maybe we'll get back into the game.
This
John
is
McGinn goal. And not quite sure who got the assist. It might be
Ings, Wendia.
someone on the left side. That's Jacob Ramsey, I think.
Oh.
No, that is a Leon Bailey assist.
Leon Bailey.
Super ball. Leon Bailey made an immediate
It's my
impact.
goal for Villa. Talk to me, Karma. I know you just said it, but I've just been focusing on something else. What was it?
Leon Bailey picked up the ball on the flank and brought the ball back to the edge of the box, and John McGinn finished it off.
Right.
So 20 minutes left in this game. It's 3-1 Watford, and maybe, just maybe, Villa can get back into it.
4 points there that Steve-O misses out on. Happy days.
Oh, yeah.
Don't
Christ,
pretend you didn't know.
I generally keep. I only think about the outfield players. Clean sheets.
Buendia has been taken off. Traore is up.
Brilliant.
Cool.
Okay, so my My shout not to play Buendia wasn't so bad then.
Yeah, whopping 2 points for Buendia, I think. Oh yeah, the lineups are out for.
Yeah, talk me through, mate. I'm just configuring the stream setup
fine.
whilst
Liverpool. Van Dijk is back, so we got Alisson in goal, Van Dijk, Matty, Trent, Themiscus, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Keita, Mane, Salah, and Jota. So no Firmino.
Start.
Salah, Jota, Mane, front three. Middle three of Chamberlain, Milner, and Keita. But Themiscus is playing.
no surprise there, then, mate.
We'll start MX Mbappe, yeah.
As for Norwich...
You were hoping you weren't going to start, weren't you, Steve-O?
Well, I thought maybe that would Klopp risk an inexperienced Premier League player, but he's doing it. Norwich, we got Krul in goal, Aarons, Hanley, Gibson, Giannoulis, whatever his name is, Gilmore, Rupp, Lys Melou, Cantwell, Pookie, and Rishika. I don't recognise any of those names apart from Pookie and Cantwell and Gilmore. A couple at the back, but yeah. I went.
Hardly Barnes is taken off for Leicester.
Oh, really?
According to that's what the chatter's saying.
Oh,
yeah,
that's a shame.
No weak foot. It was Matip who was chosen at centre back instead of Kanate.
Oh, is it a goal? An equalising goal. Burnley 1, Brighton 1. I think Mopay involved. I just heard
Yeah, Mopay.
And Everton are ahead. Everton 2. Southampton 1. Decore on his right foot.
Sorry, who scored for Everton?
Decore. Absolute sledgehammer of a shot.
Damn. The assist for Mopay was Moda, just when I was just saying about Mopay. Damn it.
The clean sheets today, only Chelsea and Leicester have clean sheets standing at the moment.
Oh, what a surprise. Chelsea and Leicester. What a surprise. Damn.
Yeah, Iheanacho won for Barnes. He was one that I really wanted to have in my team.
You see, this is when I look at the score predictor and I'm like, right, to get bang on the money, I need Crystal Palace to score, because I said 3-1. No, I didn't. History said 3-1. I'm sorry, I said 1-0. Wolves, I said that game with them 1-0.
Obviously, clean sheet bonus there for Harvey Barnes. I'll take the 3 points. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Shots on target for Villa 1. God, it's pathetic, isn't it? That is pathetic.
A lot of shots off target that were close, to be fair. But yeah,
Sanchez with a save point.
Whee! Really?
Yeah. He's had,
Seriously?
Well. Sorry, I should clarify.
I don't see it updated on the game.
No, I should clarify. Burnley have had 4 shots on target, so.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So I'm just going to assume. How long we got left? About 10 minutes or so?
You don't want to wish your life away, do you, Steve-O?
I'm just frustrated with the Burnley result.
Well, I would be, to be honest with you. They've done very well, and it's just they must have sat back and invited pressure. Must have been the case.
Well, this is when it's one of those where Brighton could get the upper hand, get confident, and push for that second goal. And we're just a team that don't like inviting pressure. We're really bad, so. Damn it. What are people saying in chat? Iwobi with the assist for Decore.
Really?
Remember him? What's his name, man? Andy Salter. Just realised, yeah.
What about Andy Salter?
When he was going mad about the Iwobi pick. Wow.
Oh, yeah. Seems like a lifetime ago now that happened.
2 seasons ago. 2 seasons ago. Firetog saying, Jota, please save my game week. Roman Jarvis is saying, Salah going to still be on penalties with Milner on the pitch? Yeah, he should be. I'd like to think he will be.
I think this layout is slightly better than it was before. I think the chat's easier to read. I think the structure of the spacing has been used.
Oh, yeah, I'll have a look
better.
on the TV while we're at a quiet moment.
I love the clouds. You gotta love the clouds. It's a lovely, brilliant, beautiful day at Stadium Elite FPL. I'm really proud of those clouds. What players are you guys impressed in that are not in your team?
Well, Pogba so far. I mean, he's got.
Well, yeah, but with Pogba, it's always a case of waiting and see because he has flashes of brilliance and then he just goes anonymous for weeks and weeks and fizzles out. Players that have impressed that I'll be honest now, I'm not really that desperate to get anyone in just at the moment. I'll be honest with you. Vardy got his goal, but I can't get him in. So no, I haven't got anyone particularly that I'm struggling to try and get into my team.
I suppose in all seriousness, I mean, I've only
No way. Brighton 2, Burnley 1.
Oh, come on.
McAllister. Sorry, Steve-O.
I told you.
How'd you feel?
I was going to say something that I could have regretted.
Yeah. Disgusted, probably.
Roy Deeney, former Birmingham City striker, has come on for his 10 minutes against Villa. He always scores against Villa. Don't be surprised if this ends up 4-1 with a Deeney goal.
Bloody hell. Absolutely.
Same old with Burnley, isn't it, Steve-O?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't surprise me.
Run out of steam, it seems.
We got a goal of Goodison. Everton 3.
Oh my life. Guess who it is? Calvert-Lewin.
Money.
Wow.
Money. There we are.
They won't be booing Benitez at full time then, will they?
No, they will
I'm
not.
down to 8th. Down to 8th
fickle
place.
Everton fans.
Steve-O's up to 5th place.
Ow.
Well, it's basically Saar. 9-pointer.
Good. Could I be greedy? No. Can't be greedy.
However, it is worth noting that your team has had an extra player play.
Well, yeah, Dunk. It's Dunk versus Zimiscus.
So I've got, so even though you're 2 points ahead of me, hopefully Zimiscus can make up for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be, like I said, once this ends.
We've both got Antonio, we've both got Salah, captain. Both got Alexander Arnold. It's purely Zimiscus for me now as the one player that's different to you.
Richarlison assist. Dale having Richarlison.
Sancho saves a penalty now, of course.
FPL Saints saying, do you both have ways of getting Kane, Lukaku, Kevin De Bruyne when they become available?
We do. My plan is a wildcard 4. Yeah, Gameweek 4 wildcard.
That's the plan.
How many points are we on, Jason? I'm on
FPL
30.
Seb. Well, I'm on 38 points. You're on 40 points. But FPL Seb is on double your points. He's on 80 points. Top of the Rivals League. He triple captained Bruno Fernandes, 60 points off the bat. He's got Greenwood in his team. Fortunately, he's had Digne and Cash play, which resulted in his barnstorming triple captaining basically not being that bad. Like because he could have got 100 points this week if he'd have got the right players in. But yeah, Danny Ings, Harvey Barnes, like I said, Digne, Cash, Sanchez in goal, Tony in the team. He's got a Marte on the bench with 7 points.
Dan's got a Marty. In fact, Dan has got a Marty and Ailing on the bench. Wow. Themiscus, Trent, Gundogan. Gundogan. What is this with Gundogan? Any reason why people got Gundogan, Karma Baby?
Isn't he a risk now? Although I guess people are thinking that with Grealish in the team, that Gundogan will go back to playing as a false nine. So maybe he's a good shout. I'm not so sure. I'm avoiding that Man City midfield with all that rotation risk. I think it's just a transfer waiting to happen, isn't it?
Semi-sweet saying I'm on track to get my first ever player target on the score predictor game. Went for 6 pointers for Schmeichel. Well done. Nice.
Leon Bailey blasted a shot into Ings' face and almost knocked him out.
Well, so I was just asked, is Ings still playing?
He just got a shot smacked into his face by Leon Bailey, but he's okay.
What Chelsea player should I put instead of Rafinha? It's all about Lukaku. He's the only one that's guaranteed to be playing for Chelsea.
FPL Seb's in the chat. Should have played a Marty, but I went with fixtures. Oh well, it's completely logical. I mean, you can't like rationale
the fact
not
that
picking
you
a
triple
Marty.
Fernandes for crying out loud.
Yeah. Just be happy that your triple captain's paid off, mate.
I mean, getting a hat trick in a double game week is difficult enough, let alone in a single game week.
Yeah.
Big news: Brownhill has come on.
Hey.
First bench
Emerson
player.
coming on for Alonso Chelsea game.
Why didn't Brownhill start today?
God knows.
They brought him on to get the goals now, haven't they?
Oh yeah. We're lucky to score more than 2 goals a season. We barely get less. We barely get a goal a game. I think we get about 30 goals a season. It's pathetic. And also Gudmundsson's fit as well, and he's a big fan of Gudmundsson. Dyche. Hard worker. So it doesn't surprise me that Brownhill didn't play. Because that is pretty much our first team today. With Cork and Westwood in the middle. Gudmundsson and McNeil on the left and right. That's who will play every single week. So the Brownhill bandwagon already over. Semi saying DCL is tempting. He's got a great purple belt. Well, a lot of people would have had him anyway. DCL. Saint saying I've got Mahrez in my team as it stands. My week depends on him having a worldie. Well, Jason's confident that he'll do something. I'm personally not, but the Flying Dutchman, for those who have an Alonso clean sheet and a goal. Yeah, some git in the Rivals League does have him coming off as a sub. Because Bertrand didn't play today. Absolutely ludicrous. How long have we got left? 5 minutes or so, Jace?
Yeah,
roughly?
less than that. 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah, so we're at the 86th, 87th minute. So about 8 minutes left to go, give or take. Ooh. Bristol City 2-1 down. Fulham 4-1. West Brom 3. Queen's Park Rangers 3. 3-0. Away at Hull. Puh. Everybody enjoying the game week so far? Everybody watching? Paulie, talk to me about the Slaughter to Prevail. I haven't actually heard it yet, Paulie. I'll be listening to that at some point. I may do it on the way. In fact, you know what? I'll do it on the way to the betting shop. Mo Salah, if Ings and Havertz somehow score, I'll win a good few quid. I don't think even Havertz has come on, has he? I don't know. I haven't heard his name at all. I don't see why he'd bring one of his better players on. Let's have a look. Oh, he has come on for Pulisic. Right, okay. So will I, Mo Salah. Should have done it as an accumulator. Toenail, my weekend depends on Salah captain. I think it replies on a lot of people. I really hope Callum Wilson bags a goal tomorrow. There's a very good chance against West Ham. They've got a very good record versus West Ham. Yeah, Treadwell, it's quite an average start. A lot of people in the same boat. There's not many people got many differentials unless your name's FPL Seb. DeSuss, imagine Lukaku in this Chelsea side. Exactly, this is why I'm... it's that gut feeling, eh, Jace? It's that gut feeling.
Classic, isn't it?
Arsenal next. Arsenal hopeless. Last game of second to last game. Afternoon kickoff next week, Sunday. Do I back him rather than Salah versus Burnley or Fernandes versus Southampton? I don't think so. The fact that Southampton have been battered by Everton 3-1. Fernandes will be... to be honest with you, Jace, I'm predicting something like 6-0 for Man United against Southampton. Genuinely.
Really?
What was it? The last 20 games they've won 9-0.
Yeah, well.
So, and this has been a kicker, an absolute kicker.
Bridini has just missed an absolute sitter from 6 yards. I thought it was going to be 4-1. I don't know how he didn't get a touch on that ball. It was incredible.
Okay. Troy Dean, how old is he? 34? 34, 35?
He's ancient.
All exciting, all exciting. There is a lot of talk in chat, but unfortunately a Wolves goal has been ruled out offside. Wolves have had a goal ruled out. Kickers. Oh no. Kickers saying hit the like guys, hit the like button. Dutchman saying, always when the games are on, I start thinking, why didn't I put this player in? Why didn't I put that player in? Hindsight is such a pain in this game. Well, yeah. We're all like it, to be fair. The one question I'm like on that is like, should have kind of listened to myself about Buendia and brought in Greenwood, but other than that, I'm really not too annoyed by my decision making. I'm pretty happy with my personal team itself, and barring
Whistle's gone, Chelsea.
Yeah, it's all now down to Simiscus. Will he get more than 2 points over Dunk? Probably.
Hopefully.
Like I said, I'm gonna go down the bookies now. Once we go off air, I'm gonna quickly go down there, listen to Slaughter to Prevail, Paulie, and see if I can get some more fantasy bets on the go. But you're confident ahead of this game, Mane, Captain Karma Baby?
No. I'm not confident.
No, you're not.
It's hard.
confident
It's hard to be confident when almost the entire FPL community is against you. It's really hard. Well, no, I'm hopeful.
Gabriel, next stream tomorrow evening. Yep, that's right. Sunday surgery with Jace. 7 o'clock, did you say, Jace?
Roughly around 7 o'clock. I'll tweet it out tomorrow time. Yeah, roughly that sort of time.
Yeah, I think we're coming to the end of the matches, Jace. I can't see.
Yeah, as it stands at the moment, Steve, you're going to be ahead of me by 2 points. So
It is literally down to.
it's down to what Simiscus can do. If he can get a clean sheet, then.
What was your prediction for the game?
I think I said.
I went 3-1.
2 or 3-0 for Liverpool.
Well, the history says 5-1.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Twice Liverpool have scored 5 goals. They've scored 19 goals versus 9. The history's done really well. This specific round of fixtures, and yeah, you know, bits and pieces. Like there's only been 2 clean sheets in the last 6 for the Burnley-Brighton game. Chelsea have scored 17 goals versus Palace, keeping 3 clean sheets across the last 6. Well, they've gone and scored a hatful again today. You know, with Leicester Wolves, it was expected 0-0. I mean, it's ended 1-0. Nothing much in it. The best one so far has been 3 times Watford has scored 3 goals versus Aston Villa across the last 6. 2 of them being 3-2 wins. When it ended 3-1, it's pretty much going to end 3-1. So, yeah, so 5-1 to Liverpool. Me personally, I said 3-1 Liverpool, Watford 1, Aston Villa 1. Well, we all know that's gone. Leicester 1-0, so got that bang on. Everton, I said 1-0. Chelsea 1-0. Burnley 0-0. Man United 2-1.
How did the poll go, by the way?
Yes, good question. So we asked, well, it doesn't really matter, but I asked a question in the poll before we all started, and as during, how many goals will be scored this afternoon? The winner
20 goals.
11 to 14, 33%, and it's been 20 goals, is it?
Yeah.
Wow. 26% said 15, 315 votes for that. So yeah, we're going to be doing polls. Keep your eye out for the polls, chat. If you like
21 goals, sorry.
21 goals scored this afternoon. Wow. Nice. Very, very nice.
So yeah, just a reminder again, tomorrow night 7 PM we'll be live. I'll be live doing the Sunday surgery. Yeah, get yourself on the Discord for that. If you want to talk to us about how your game week's gone, FPL Seb. You know, be great to hear from you.
Hold on. Karma, baby. You cannot make this up, Jason. You cannot make this up.
Oh, don't tell me. Don't do it. Ashley Young has picked up the ball. He's hoofing it into the box. And it's broken down to Traore, who's dribbling into the box. What's happening? He's been fouled. That is a Villa penalty. That is an Aston Villa penalty. And guess what? El Ghazi is not on the pitch. So Danny Ings
is it Danny Ings?
It's got to be Danny Ings.
Well,
El Ghazi is not on the
you've
pitch.
got him anyway, haven't you? You've got him anyway, Stevie.
I've got him.
But points are points.
Oh, yes. But you sounded frustrated when you heard the news. Is that because you're goalkeeper?
No, because of the history. 3-2.
Right.
It's frightening.
There's a very, very stupid foul on Traore.
Let me know who takes it or
It
who
is
steps
Danny
up.
Ings. It is Danny Ings.
Oh,
It's got to be
God.
Danny Ings.
So,
I'm way behind that, though.
oh my God.
Yes, it is Ings.
Well, I may as well say it's gone in. So.
Oh, thank God for that.
Love it. Thank you.
It has gone in. A very simple penalty. Danny Ings.
So at least one of my strikers have returned this week then.
That is ludicrous. The history coming through on that, bang on. That's frightening. Do you ever listen to the history, Karma Baby? Do you ever look into it? Or?
I do have a look at it. It affected my prediction and my team selection, actually.
Okay.
I was looking at the Newcastle West Ham game.
Right, okay.
It's that game at Newcastle tends to be a blood.
Yes. Twice Newcastle have won. Here we go. 3-2.
Yeah, and
Newcastle have been in the last 5.
that affected my decision whether or not to go with Wilson or Antonio. So I went with Wilson over Antonio in the end because of the history.
Paulie saying Seb FPL has got anything Danny Ings to. He's on 85 points. He will be.
Well, there we are then.
That's the end of everything.
That's the end of that. That's the end of that game. I think all the games are finished now.
Yeah, everything's ended.
A massive thank you for all of you guys that have stayed with us through the 3 o'clocks. And how good was it to have 3 o'clock kickoffs again after last season? Obviously, getting drip fed game after game, we were actually able to go through the drama, and then plenty of goals today. 22 goals today so far. Amazing. It's been a home team spectacular. Every home team.
Apart from Burnley.
Oh, sorry. I beg your pardon. Burnley have to spoil it, don't they? Just have to spoil it. But yeah, the majority of the home teams putting on a mass. Well, at least 3 goals to the good. Obviously, Leicester there against Wolves. You did say that you thought Leicester might not go rampant against Wolves, and Wolves might be a bit tough to crack. So yeah, that's obviously paid off. Obviously, the goal fest from earlier on, the Man United Leeds game, kind of set us up really well. So Norwich Liverpool coming up next. What do you guys think in the chat? That's going to be interesting to see your thoughts. I'm going to go with say 2 or 3-0 to Liverpool. Again, guys, make sure you're following us on Instagram and Twitter. Get yourself in the Discord. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you tomorrow. I want to say a massive thank you as well to Karma Baby for joining us today on the stream. It's much appreciated having you here, buddy. And although it wasn't enough for your beloved Aston Villa to get a result, it's do you think that Villa are going to struggle now that they've got rid of Grealish? Do you think they're going to find it hard to get those goals from open play?
No, I think we've got enough in the players we brought in to cover for Grealish. It's going to take time for us to gel, so we just need to be patient with it. I think we'll probably end up quite a way down the table in the beginning, but we'll work our way back up again. We'll be okay.
Absolutely. Well, on that note, I wish you all well. Have a good one. Cheers, Steve-O.
Cheers, dude.
Give him a wave, Steve-O.
They've already seen me dancing with the money.
See you later.
Waving also. Bye.